Hello guys, and welcome to the Wet Banana channel. I am Chris from Wet Banana, and I am going to be doing a Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke challenge with a randomizer on. And the deal with randomizer is that I really have no clue what's going to be going on, starters or anything. Real fast, I'm going to go ahead and change a few options. I want to think about how before I do this, because I don't want to change it and then have to change it again later. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do text speed fast. Didn't mean to do that. Put on stereo frame. I'm going to go ahead and put it on this one that kind of looks like it's supposed to. It belongs in a dojo, if I can find it. Where is it? Right there. Okay. Frame 10. Crap. I do this like 3 times. I know I do. I always do this like 3 times every time I try this. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and start a new game. Like I said, with this randomizer, I really have no clue what my starters will be or what I'll run into. Let's see here. Usually I'd fast forward through this, but my the device or the program I'm using to capture kind of screws it up, so the quality gets all screwed over. Parts of this are going to go ahead and be post-commentary because some of this probably won't get captured at the correct rate, because I think my I'm using Audacity. I'm using a more I don't know how to put it, a less known program, wait, the bit rate's a little bit different on the program I'm using to record the actual video. Yeah, boy, it's Chris. IS. So the compression rate, or the bit rate's a little weird, so I'm gonna have to edit a few parts down. You might notice a few jumps, I don't know. If I do it smooth enough, you won't notice a jump. Welcome to Woodaroo, and are you ready? You basically just get the standard everything right there. Now, I love the 3rd generation to death. It is probably right next to the 2nd generation, the least remembered. Because everybody remembers the original 151, and everyone remembers the newest generation, except for 5. I think 5 is probably kind of pretty forgettable. But it just seems like these two are pretty much on the same level of, you know, I mean, you'll probably remember their names, and you probably remember what they look like, but you're not going to go and just outright choose one of them. I would choose a Charizard before I remembered to choose a Blaziken. That's just how it is. It's more drilled into my head than others. Yeah, I always love this part. You move, if for some of you guys that don't know, you move from Johto to Hoenn, and away from all your friends and everything, and your freaking parents get you a clock. I think it's like 8:20 right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and set that. God, it's taking forever. Whoops. Yeah, that's right. 7:20. Okay, or 8:20. I hate my new room. Thank you. Potions are freaking important. That's why I'm logging into the PC. They are absolutely important to have during Nuzlocke, because you don't know how far it's going to be between another save or another heal point. So it's kind of ridiculous to not have them on you. Want me to go introduce myself, yada yada. Another thing is that usually in the first 2 generations, you just gotta walk out into the grass and then be done. You go get your starter and everything, and then you go into that normal little mission like usual after doing your first battle. This one, no, you gotta spend about pretty much 5 minutes just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. And then in the 4th generation, you just gotta run around for the first 10 minutes aimlessly without a Pokemon. Even in the 5th generation, you get one after a long cutscene. So yeah. I'm I'm sorry if the actual game audio is a little off. It's just the bit rate. I don't really understand why it does. I'm gonna try to improve it. Hopefully. Yeah, but anyways, here come the starters. I have no clue what I'm gonna freaking get. There's Crocodile, there's Shed Ninja, and Smeargle. I'm not getting a Shed Ninja, so I can't use Smeargle either. It has that one attack that lets you on other attacks, and I have no clue. So I'm gonna use Crocodile. And personally, it's really not a Pokemon of choice. I know some people are like so happy with it. They love its stats and everything. I personally just don't really like it that much. I'm gonna keep using Rage, because if I'm right, it gets a little bit more every time you use it. Oh well. Oh, like I said, this is just the first battle, and I can totally hear right there my audio is off. We'll go to my lab, but it just sounds like a kid saying, "Hey, come in my van," or a guy saying, "Get in my van, I got candy." Except he entices it with Pokemon. And here we go. So we actually get the key for that, and we're gonna have to nickname it right here. So I'm, what am I gonna nickname this thing? It's a water type. I'm gonna name it Tinkle. That sounds good. I just think it's kind of funny. I couldn't really think of anything better. I'm not gonna talk to your kid. Leave me alone. Fine, I'll go talk to her. Let me be. And it makes it so painfully long in this until you get your running shoes. That's probably why it's not really everyone's most memorable. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and see what we get as our first randomized encounter. You're kidding me. A freaking time I wish I had a Pokeball. Does that reoccur, or is it completely random? Of course it is a random. Usually I'd just be finding freaking, I don't even know, I don't even remember, just like Zigzagoons and other, but no, I run into a Typhlosion in the first and then Crawdon in the second. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut right through this town. This town is really pointless. It's completely pointless why they even put it here, and I am not even gonna train up any more than I need to, because usually you don't even get any time to train before your first actual trainer battle, or your first battle between your rival, I should say. So I'm gonna go ahead and battle without training up, because it seems a little bit pointless in usual games, except for the 3rd generation. And I should bring up that her Pokemon will always correspond with the slot that the Pokemon you chose is in. So since I chose the middle slot, she'll always have Mudkip, because that's where Torchic is usually at. So yeah. We're just gonna keep using Rage, because if I remember right, Rage just builds up every time you use it by a little bit. Keep going. It's almost dead. Of course it's gonna like that. And there he goes. Rage has done it. That's probably the one thing I do appreciate of this. I would have a totally overpowered move on my first Pokemon. I should go ahead and mention that I did play this about 4 times when I played this. So, or when I first got the randomizer, make sure it wasn't, you know, glitching up on me or anything. And I did notice it was pretty good. And I played it about 4 times. The first time I played it, I got a Reggie Steel that only knew Explosion. Yeah. You can imagine how frustrated I was and trying to figure out how that would work with the Nuzlocke. Though it was just making sure I tried it. Okay, well I'm going to go ahead and heal up here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end it. But yeah, I got a Registeel on my first try. And then I tried it again and I got a Ponyta. with Runaway, and that was good and all, but then I ran into a Slowking. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here after I save it. So rate and subscribe if you guys like this, and I will have another video up soon. See ya.